Okay. Week 5, Thursday night football. Buccaneers at Falcons. The line that we've got here is Falcons minus 1.5. Over under at 44. Early bets, 74% of the bets in the spread coming in on the Buccaneers. 83% of the bets coming in the over, and 69% of the moneyline bets coming in the Falcons. Okay, so we just had both these teams coming off the win. Buccaneers have been kind of a spread darling, 3-1 ATS this year. Falcons, not a spread darling, 1-3 ATS this year. Both teams coming off straight up wins last week. Falcons getting the last second field goal, and the Buccaneers slapping around the Eagles pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess the question is are we finally going to get a bad Kirk game? Do you think?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's been kind of mediocre.
He's been mid, but he hasn't been like bad Kirk, where he's like
Yeah.
slinging interceptions every other pass.
Yeah. It should be worth noting that they kind of did what they did last year, in that they went away from Bijan Robinson in the second half.
I
So they continue to give up on him for some reason.
I think there might be I know he popped in the injury report with a shoulder last week. I think that might be worse than they're letting on.
Hmm.
Because we got a pretty hefty dose of Tyler Algier in the second half of that game.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean,
Go ahead.
for me, I typically go with the home team,
I know you do.
but at the same time, on Thursday nights, um, you know, the question is, can we trust Kirk Cousins in prime time? And the answer to that question is no. Um, that being said, Baker's been on fire for the past couple weeks. I like Baker against a mediocre Falcons team on Thursday night. Give me the Buccaneers plus 1.5.
Okay. I'm with you. Reason being is I really think that the Bucks on offense have way too many weapons for the Falcons defense. I don't think they can't cover everybody. So I think I really like this matchup for Chris Godwin. So if you can get his yards total in the 60s, I would definitely be on it. And defensively, I feel like the Buccaneers can do enough against a Falcons offense that I think is a lot more mediocre than ever. I think the sum of its parts is greater than the total. Like if you were to add these guys up individually, you'd think you have something, but when you see it together, it just doesn't fit. So they've kind of got this, like that offense just doesn't seem to fit together very well. So I I kind of like the Buccaneers on turf. I know that they play outdoors, but I kind of like them coming inside, especially with the wide receivers and that offense and the way they pat and the way they throw the ball around. I really like this matchup for them. I'm taking I know that they're the short dog. I'm just taking them the money line. I think they're going to win outright. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, I would go with the money line as well. But either way, I'm fading the Falcons this week.
Same.